Drake. I mean, it's a minute 20
Yo,
before it does come
okay, I
down.
know I'm a little
And it's
late.
going to be an early setup coming out for
We're
Cloud9.
16 minutes
During the
in,
setup,
but let
it
me
would be
just
nice to
tell
see
you so
Dignitas go for a
far,
little bit more right here because they do have
Ignar
that pick they
is
can work with.
great.
Get some
And
early vision
Armut
into that river. You
Santorin
still
is
have Jensen
great.
over
Jensen's
towards
looking
the
a
bottom
little
side.
rough,
It looks
but
like
he's
Cloud9
fine
will
as
be
well.
able to hold
It's
river for now.
Spawn.
Yeah,
It's a little
Cloud9 trying to
tough,
play
but
around these
Ignar is
dragons.
keeping us in.
Alpha
We're doing good
really
right now.
strong in
So
these
Dig
areas.
is up.
Just throw
I
those
mean,
saplings out. He is playing
I'm
demonic embrace, so
predicting
has a little
the
bit of
C9
HP
win,
behind him.
but like
They
Dig is
want to get
doing
these
good,
Dragon Dragons. You know, that's their
and
main
I could
focus.
see
Fudge is
Dig
trying to
winning
play
this
bodyguard
game.
here
Like
on the side, but is taking quite a bit of
like with
damage.
Ignar coming in,
Will have to
Ignar is
deal
a
with
good
that.
support, and they have a good team. Like Armut,
Cloud9 strong right here.
Santorin, Jensen,
Cloud9
like this is a
looking to
good
turn
team.
this
Ignar,
game
when
around.
he left the LCS,
Dignitas have been in the
he
driver's
was a
seat for
good
the most
support.
part.
He was top 3.
Diplex waiting for the team fight to go through. Caught out by the cocoon. Pulled back
And
is
I mean,
Blabber.
there.
Tidal wave
Look, he
comes
dodged
in
the title.
really good.
He's just so
Fudge
good.
is
We need to pick him
down.
up now. Like
Berserker able
this
to get
is,
one right back
this is
onto
so.
Ignar.
I mean, he
With
just
that
died,
one
okay,
for
but like
one
he
trade,
got a kill. But
Fudge
like we
for
need to pick him
Ignar, and
up, bro.
Cloud9 still
Somebody
hold
needs to
control of
pick
the
him
river.
up.
Yeah, they hold control of the river,
Like
but they
he's
want
a
to control
hidden
mid
gem
lane.
right
Sure, you
now.
cleared out the wave, but there's still the
He's
arrow
so
there, and
good.
this charge could be very problematic for them. That tower is incredibly low. They're desperately trying to clear out this mid lane wave so that they can actually move towards that dragon, but they can't really do it just yet. They're going to lose mid.
Now losing mid, Jensen chasing through. Emperor's Divide does not catch out. Another flash comes out in time.
Hey, now we're trying to get the ass, okay?
Retaliation from
Yeah,
Cloud9.
Fudge is up in that
Here
bitch. There you
comes
go, guys.
Fudge, taking right on in. Spawn
The
low,
fuck
Spawn
Spawn to
goes
do?
down, and Sven flashes away. Armad on the
Shit is so
retreat,
mid.
and Cloud9 have something to say about this early lead. They will take it and smash it away from Dignitas.
Cloud9
I don't know
gets so
how
much back there. The
Fudge is
early
gonna kill this
trade,
guy. Yeah,
was
it's
top
kind
lane
of
for
fast.
support, which is in the favor of Dignitas, but the problem is top laners can TP, supports don't have it here in
It's
this
not
game.
over yet,
So Fudge
but
respawns, he TP's right back in, has a
it's
great
pretty good.
flank ward, and they're able to get so much with
Yo,
that.
Ignar
Dignitas
is so
pushing past that
good.
mid-tier 1, not tracking the
Don't
fact that Fudge could actually
sleep.
TP back into that fight.
He's
Really,
top
really
3
punished them, but they were
tries.
trying to actually segment and conquer Cloud9's.
They just need a better ADC, and they're instantly top 5. I'm telling you, like they could beat TL.
This is much earlier, I guess.
They could beat COG. They could beat any of these teams. This is a good team. This is Biofrost Spawn.
And they do get the skill down, but then Ignar wrapped up here by Blabber's ulti. They burst him down. And then as we're going to fast forward, I assume, through this, this first turret is taken, and this is kind of that problem. They lose track of the fact that there's wards behind them. There's a pink ward here. A ward actually gets dropped as well in mid lane. You can see the pink ward get dropped immediately there, and they push past this line. Ignar is actually still way back in base.
Yeah.
Dignitas are so far up. Berserker not able to actually be burst down there by Spawn. It looked like the Feather Call was potentially used a little bit too early. Couldn't actually connect there onto Berserker.
She
He
slowed?
looked for the R flash and then the Feather Caller, but didn't actually find it. And
This man laughing, bro.
Laugh, knows that's not a position that they should actually be winning from. But now Dignitas has lost their advantage, and Armut's in a lot of trouble with no flash.
Oh no, that's not good. Now they're just throwing.
Right over to Fudge, and Cloud9 have taken control of this game right on back.
Yeah, they're right back in the driver's seat here. This great early game from Dignitas has unfortunately for them been kind of thrown away. They are still up to a 2K gold lead, but it's soul point for Cloud9. Their carries are really stabilizing. Berserker is massively ahead of the spawn.
I mean,
and Diplex is
that's not Ignar's fault. I'm just saying.
Serious threat at this point in the game. He gets solo gold on that top tier 1. He's 2-0-2. Has quite a bit of gold in pocket to spend.
This could be a good ass team.
That second item when he hits it.
I don't know about top 4, top 5, but like top 6 can make playoffs. Like better than 06. Like y'all cosplaying TSM at Worlds right now. Like that shit is wild.
Even when they got a 3K gold lead in this early game, it's all starting to slip by.
Yeah, absolutely, and that is the difficulty, right? They got great leads up on the top side, but Spawn was falling so far behind Berserker, and in this meta, it's so much about
it's AD diff. Like this nigga can't play ADC.
Those AD carries. And Cloud9, you could see at all times really knew that. Even though Fudge was very far behind in the 1v1, he's not trying to play to actually get more farm or experience for himself. He's just moving mid and saying it doesn't actually matter
it's
if I
every
lose
game.
because I'm going to be
what?
here to enable Berserker to put him in a position to really succeed, and that's going to be the difference for them. And Dignitas,
Can someone catch my
sloppy, for one moment there, lost track of the fact that Fudge could be TPing back in on spawn, and Cloud9's going to punish you for that.
All right, Cloud9 into the mid lane. Looking to take a tower. Sven right there, zoning out with the bubble. This this property belongs
Okay, they're
to
just
us.
protecting. Just gonna go on bots. Farm
For the
back
time
sideways.
I just keep looking at where Fudge is on the map, always so deep into the jungle.
Are we looking at? Oh my goodness. Good
Good
R. Oh my god. I'm telling you, Spawn is so you. Whew. I'm not saying it. It's over. It's over. It's over.
Reminder to the rest of Dignitas as they're chased away from the river and chased away from the team fight outright, chased away from the Baron. Cloud9 will start it up.
Yeah, they're going to start it up, and Dick, they have to contest. They know this game is getting out of control. Look at that shock blast, half of the HP off Sven.
That was some damage.
Here with ulti. They could make
That's not
something
hitting.
Armand still has a lot of fight ready to bring.
I
Jensen on the
mean,
other end.
this Yona's just killing everybody. She's crazy.
Ooh, it is so bad right now. As Berserker will take another, and Cloud9 will take the Red Bull Baron.
Yeah, about 5 minutes puts Cloud9 from 3K behind to 2K ahead. That is an enormous swing here.
Red Bull
over these
Baron.
last few plays. And Cloud9 will
It's
even
Red
have
Bull
the
Baron
here for
buff.
what is gonna be Soul
I'm
coming
biting
in
up.
just
That's
a minute. Jensen
Red
trying to at
Bull
least get
Baron's
the
good
skill
enough.
back, trying to get some
Chilling.
vision around here. But we can see again, Spawn just kind of pushing a little bit far forward here. Cloud9 coming from multiple angles. Blabber, great job actually escaping here. Gets the ulti down, twisted advance in onto Spawn. He uses the Gale Force to get back, but Berserker is there. Berserker is ready, pounces right on him. Spawn is just gone in the hurry. And then it's a full-on retreat here for Dignitas. Cloud9, no hesitation, right in onto the Baron. They know they can actually force this, and as we're back to live, it's 30 seconds until Dragon. They're taking
They lost all of their gold
on
lead.
this bot side jungle, which is going to become
We need a
very,
different
very
ADC
difficult.
Spawn. Like,
If
look
they
at this
lose
man.
control of that area,
I mean,
they're not
surely
gonna
they're
have
gonna
any
see
way to
it.
approach this
Like,
solo
surely
and try to
everyone
contest
sees this. Like, surely I'm not the only one like
it felt like there was hope for
thinking
Dignitas in
Spawn.
this
Like,
one. So blundered it has been. Cloud9 just surrounding this mid and bot lane at the moment. They've been able to enable their bottom lane, get Berserker running around the map, and even with Fudge, you were talking about it, how well things.
This man
for
looks
Dignitas
absolutely
there.
boosted.
Fudge doesn't care. He's a Scion. He's a big tanky boy. He can take care of himself, and he can take care of Berserker as well.
Exactly. I mean, even if you're behind, it matters so much less than your AD being behind. Individually, it's now a
He needs to
3,500 gold lead for
practice some
Berserker
more in
over
academy
Spawn,
or
and
something.
It's just so problematic.
Yeah.
You know, he's likely going to have the IE, his third item, completed before Spawn actually gets his quick blades as his second item. So that is just incredibly difficult for them to actually deal with, and it puts so much of an onus onto Jensen and Armut to really be making things happen in these team fights, because they're the ones that are only going to be able to get that damage done. And bad is going to go to worse here now with the Cloud Soul picked up. That can be even more difficult to actually get away from Berserker with all that additional move speed. The ulti move speed coming out with your culling as well makes it so simple to actually chase people down if they're overextended whatsoever.
How much more do Dignitas really have left here? The investments they did make into both Jensen and Armut, you do see moments of where it does look good for them. That poke during the Baron fight, Armut does bring damage, so does Jensen.
but
But these win conditions are waning, and they're waning incredibly fast right now.
Yeah, it's definitely difficult. I mean, I think their hope now is to try to, overload one side of the map, try to find a pick, find a 2v1, a 3v2, that type of play, and utilize Jensen or Armut +1 to try to kill off, a C9 Soul lane or something like that. But Cloud9 is really kind of checking all the boxes. They're putting vision behind them. They're making sure that they're staying, in a
Game is
similar
kinda
area. They have
done.
4 members here on that top lane. Fudge is pushing in through bot, and they're just going to use the Maokai ult to create space here, push Jensen back, and take this
that
tower.
emote is so ugly.
Tower taken in the top lane. Cloud9 able to claim it for themselves. They'll get an inhibitor on top of it while Fudge pushes into
This man's
the
spawn
mid
is
lane.
level
All these
11.
waves crashing in, and the only response for Dignitas is to continue the split push with Armand.
Yeah, it's kind of a flashback to that previous Jace game where Armut was
Uh-oh.
very far ahead. This TP seems a little bit too late. The tower will go down, but he is very far up, and they could actually look for a collapse. You can see on the map, Cloud9 is coming. They're sending all their members over here, looking to try to corral Armut.
Oh, poor Armut. No, you're far from home, Fell. Oh, God. Oh, God. And it's 2 beefy boys on top of that. The tankiest members of Cloud9 putting a bouncy
Spawn is
house in
nearly
the bottom
died.
lane. Armut goes down, and Cloud9 claim another.
Yeah, going to be able to grab another kill there. Armut was, I want to say, 1 auto off from killing that tower before the TP completed.
Yeah.
And then he would have been completely fine, but now it's Diplex trying to get revenge for that laning phase.
He wants Jensen, but Jensen will be able to use the Emperor's Divide and stay safe. Use the passive over on this top lane. The passive not going to be utilized, at least for holding some
Fucking Sundus.
semblance of wave control out for Cloud9. Shouldn't be up much longer.
Yeah, not going to be there for too long. Nice little attempt from Diplex. It is just the trade of the ultis there, and at the very least, Jensen able to maintain control, you know, of his blue buff, and be able to grab that for himself. They're just kind of in this holding pattern.
I hate seeing spawn on my screen. Like, why is this man on my screen at all?
I don't know if they're going to try to contest Baron or not.
It's aggravating.
To me, I think I would probably just be looking to Turtle and maybe come out for Elder. Hopefully you can have these next couple minutes to get some more items under your belt.
You're not getting that, buddy.
You can really find that
Get the hell out of my river.
where you can look to burst someone down, because they do have some playmaking. They have the potential if you can catch someone out like Berserker and kill them off very early, maybe you can make it happen.
Here we come down the mid lane. Here is Fudge Express delivery. Got it for Valentine's Day. I know you love your chocolates now.
Well, Jensen's dead. Oh, good flash.
Blabber in the top side. Diplex fighting out with Arma. Wants to take the 1v1.
This feels like a solo queue game, bro.
Take the base at this point.
Yeah, I mean, Jensen TP's into the defend, but he had to flash out, and now Santorin's in trouble.
The flash from
I mean,
Santorin keeps him alive.
Ignar just saved everybody.
Teleport coming through from Diplex, coming right off of the respawn, and another inhibitor is forfeit for Dignitas.
Yeah, Berserker, every single time the rapid fire is ready, watch how he steps forward. He gets that E up from Sven, steps forward, looks for a chunk, and he's just constantly poking away at Spawn, at Jensen, at Santorin, on these squishy members. I don't have easy ways to actually heal it back up, you know, making it very, very difficult for them to ever exit their base. And now, with the Baron spawning here in 15, Cloud9ers pulling back, clearing out all the vision. That's the only ward that was out there on the map whatsoever, that one blue trinket. And you look at the mini-map, there's nothing. There's literally no vision on this entire section of the map here for Dig. So they're not even going to try. They're just going to seed the Baron kind of as I expected and probably try to get some vision around that Elder.
Jensen, he wants to.
He
doesn't get anything now.
They don't need the full 5 for this Baron right now. That's how strong Cloud9 are. Even with the 3K lead.
Looking on Sion. This is the play, actually. So look on Sion. Don't let him R away. Nice.
This is a very, very
he's fast, though.
and Elise isn't going to bring enough to this battle.
You guys might want to get the fuck out of here.
But the rest of Cloud9 have arrived, and they're ready for a fight, baby. Tidal wave going through. Ignar getting chased by Berserker, who will tear
He's probably dead, yeah.
and become unstoppable.
He's just too tanky, and it was too late.
But Fudge brought more friends to the fight, so Fudge
Way
is
too
gonna
late.
win. Double kill for Berserker.
Yeah, it's never a fair fight in League of Legends. Calling the squad up there. Fudge survives, and it's insult to injury as Cloud9 don't even lose the Scion. And what was that eventual 1v3? They kill the Baron, they use the Baron recalls, they get back there, they get additional kills.
His
and now
R is
they're
up
pushing
again.
in here to look to close out the game.
Coming for the end is going to be Cloud9. Dignitas, they won't have Armut. It'll be a 4 versus 5. They want to make a defense, but no, they're definitely not going to make that one with momentum this huge coming out from Cloud9. They're going for the close right now. They'll take
this team.
Blabber goes on a killing spree. Final next is the Nexus Towers.
Maybe
they could find, I guess. Diplex.
Win here. Dignitas will remain winless.
The closing moments, one more Nexus Tower separating this victory. Berserker dancing around the feathers. Victorious EP tidal wave, only to signal the victory of Cloud9, improving to 5-2 on the season.
Yeah. Wow.
Nicely
I mean,
Cloud9. I think they're gonna have some review to do in the early game, but gotta be really happy with how they were able to turn that
the review.
around. Really punishing the
They just played well.
In mid lane. You know, Dig had a really,
Yeah, the
really
overextension was
early couple
the throwing
minutes on
point.
the top half of the map. But the problem was Cloud9 was winning so heavily in that bot lane 2v2 that Berserker was always kind of a win con for them. And it really only took the one miss from Dig. You know, they overpush in mid. They're playing around that third dragon, but they drop Herald. They go past that mid tier 1. Fudge respawns. TP
Fucking spawn. My bad.
That's that problem point that Dignitas have been trying to solve, been trying to figure out, and Cloud9 will be the team to punch through and exploit another good win.
Let's go, C9.